If you've been trying to manifest for months or even years, but keep hitting the same walls, feeling like you're doing everything right, but nothing's working, this video is going to change everything for you. I'm about to share the 5 hidden signs that trauma is secretly sabotaging your manifestations, and more importantly, exactly what to do about it. Hey love, welcome back to my channel, Rise and Align. I'm Samantha Claire, and I help people align their energy, heal deeply, and consciously create a life and love that truly feels like home. Now, before we dive in, if this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we talk about EFT tapping, manifestation, and energy healing every single week. Today's topic is so important because I see this all the time. People who are doing all the manifestation techniques, saying their affirmations, visualizing, but they're still stuck in the same patterns. And here's what I've discovered through my own experience and research. Unhealed trauma creates invisible blocks that can completely sabotage your manifestation efforts. So let's dive into these 5 signs. And I want you to really pay attention because recognizing these patterns is the first step to healing them. Sign number 1 is self sabotage patterns. This is when you consistently undermine your own success just as you're about to achieve your goals. Maybe you procrastinate on that important project, or you pick fights with people right before a big opportunity, or you make poor decisions that derail your progress. Sound familiar? I used to do this all the time. I remember sabotaging relationships right when they were getting serious, or abandoning projects just because they could succeed. It was like I had an internal alarm that went off whenever things got too good. Here's what's happening. Your trauma created deep seated beliefs that you don't deserve good things or that success is actually dangerous. So, your subconscious mind literally sabotages your progress to keep you in familiar territory, even if that territory is uncomfortable. What can you do about it? First, start journaling about your patterns. When do you self sabotage? What triggers it? Second, consider working with a trauma informed therapist or coach. And third, try EFT, emotional freedom technique, to address those underlying fears. I'll link some resources in the description below. Sign number 2 is chronic negative self talk. If your inner dialogue sounds like a harsh critic that never takes a break, this one's for you. You know what I'm talking about. That voice that says, "You're not good enough. Who do you think you are?" Or, "This will never work for you." When you try positive affirmations, they feel fake or impossible to believe. I lived with this inner critic for years. It was relentless. I could accomplish something amazing, and within minutes, that voice would find a way to tear it down or minimize it. It made manifestation feel impossible because I couldn't hold positive thoughts for more than a few seconds. This happens because trauma can instill a harsh inner critic that mirrors past abuse, neglect, or criticism. And here's the thing, this negative programming directly contradicts the positive mindset you need for effective manifestation. So, what do? Start with mindfulness. Just notice that inner voice without judgment. Then challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this actually true? Where's the evidence? Develop a compassionate inner voice through self compassion exercises. And when you use affirmations, start with ones that feel believable. Instead of "I am amazing," try "I am learning to see my worth." Sign number 3, and this might actually surprise you, is fear of visibility and success. You avoid opportunities that would put you in the spotlight. You struggle with imposter syndrome. You feel anxious about achieving your goals because of what others might think or do. This one hit hard when I started this channel. I would record videos and then delete them. I'd write posts and never publish them. The thought of being seen and potentially criticized felt terrifying. I was literally afraid of the success I was trying to manifest. I know this seems counterintuitive. Why would we fear the very thing we're trying to manifest? But here's what trauma teaches us: being seen or successful can lead to punishment, rejection, or danger. Your nervous system literally associates visibility with threat. The solution? Start small. Gradually expose yourself to visibility in safe, controlled ways. Share your wins with trusted friends. Post that photo. Apply for that opportunity. Work on healing attachment wounds. This is where a therapy can be incredibly helpful. And practice grounding techniques when anxiety comes up. Remember, your nervous system just needs to learn that it's safe to be seen now. Sign number 4 is difficulty receiving. This is huge for manifestation because manifestation is literally about receiving what you desire. If you struggle to accept compliments, help, gifts, or opportunities, if you feel guilty when good things happen or immediately look for ways to pay back any kindness, if you deflect praise or minimize your achievements, this is your sign. I was the queen of deflecting compliments. Someone would say something nice, and I'd immediately point out my flaws or change the subject. When opportunities came my way, I'd find reasons why I didn't deserve them or why they wouldn't work out. I was literally blocking my own blessings. Trauma creates beliefs that you're unworthy of good things or that receiving comes with dangerous strings attached. But here's the truth: you can't manifest what you won't allow yourself to receive. Start practicing receiving in small ways. Accept that compliment without deflecting. Let someone help you with a small task. Say thank you instead of sorry when someone does something nice. Explore your beliefs about unworthiness through journaling and work on healing your relationship with your inner child, that part of you that learned it wasn't safe to receive. Sign number 5 is hypervigilance and control issues. You feel like you need to control every aspect of your life and your manifestation process. You struggle with trust, have difficulty letting go and letting God, and feel anxious when things don't go according to your plan. This was probably my biggest block. I had to plan for everything, a backup plan for the backup plan. The idea of surrendering to the universe felt impossible because my nervous system was constantly scanning for danger. I was so busy trying to control outcomes that I couldn't surrender to the process. Trauma creates a hypervigilant nervous system that perceives danger everywhere. This makes it really difficult to relax into the flow state that's necessary for manifestation. You're so busy trying to control outcomes that you can't surrender to the process. The key here is nervous system regulation. Practice breath work, meditation, yoga, anything that helps calm your nervous system. Work on building trust gradually in safe relationships. Learn to distinguish between healthy planning and anxious controlling. And develop tolerance for uncertainty through mindfulness practices. Remember, you can't control everything, but you can control how you respond. Now, if you're recognizing yourself in these signs, don't panic. Healing is absolutely possible. And I'm living proof of that. I've worked through every single one of these blocks, and while healing is ongoing, my life has transformed in ways I never thought possible. Here are some approaches that can help. First, somatic therapies. These are body based approaches like somatic experiencing, breath work, and movement therapies. Trauma lives in the body, so we need to heal it there too. Second, energy healing techniques like EFT, EMDR, or Reiki. These can help release stuck energy and reprogram limiting beliefs. Third, mindfulness and spiritual practices, regular journaling, meditation, connecting with nature, prayer, whatever resonates with you. And finally, professional support. Please consider working with a trauma informed therapist or coach who understands both healing and manifestation. because you don't have to do this alone. Here's what I want you to remember: your manifestations aren't blocked because you're broken. They're blocked because your system is trying to protect you based on past experiences. And with proper healing and support, you can transform these protective mechanisms and open yourself to receiving all the good things you desire. Healing trauma while working on manifestation isn't about perfection, it's about progress. So be patient and compassionate with yourself as you work through these blocks. Which one of these signs resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and I love connecting with you there. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And if you want more content about healing and manifestation, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. I'll see you in the next video, beautiful soul. Until then, remember you are worthy of all the good things you desire. Bye!